Hello, everyone. Welcome to Black Is Magazine, where we are reaching the masses. We are your one-stop shop for all of your business advertising needs. And you can contact us at www.blackismagazine.com. So we are so excited to be having this interview today. Miss Elyscia is with us. And as you guys know, she is one of the 2021 American Idol contestants. So we are so excited to have Miss Elyscia. Elyscia, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Honestly, when you hit me up about this, I was like, hey, I'm all for it, you know? So thank you for having me here. Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm very happy to sit down and talk with you today.
Well, I'm excited. And you know we have to give you your kudos for going to Hollywood. She's going to Hollywood, y'all.
Thank you.
As you introduce yourself to the world.
Okay, got it. Okay, so hey everyone, my name is Elyscia. I am 17 years old. I've been doing music pretty much my whole life since I was a little kid, and it's honestly what I love to do. It's my passion. I love sharing it with people, and honestly, I don't know where I would be without it. So, yeah.
So, you know, I appreciate that. So I did put Dr. Soul on the spot because he is one of the contestants as well. We've already interviewed.
Yes,
and
yes.
So on the spot and ask him to serenade us. You have such a beautiful voice. So somewhere in the interview, I might just pop that out to you and have you serenade us just a little bit.
I'll do a little something, right, no problem at all.
Okay. So yeah, let's talk about growing up and your passion and at what point you knew like, I can do this, I can sing.
So when I was about, let's see, I would say 4 or 5 years old, my dad, he's always been a producer and a musician. So he had a studio in his basement. I mean, every day music was playing, people coming in and out for studio sessions, you know, just working hard in music. And I always heard it. I was always around it. So one day I just got on the mic and I started singing, and I recorded a cover of He Wants It All. And I posted it on YouTube, and yeah, that's when I knew. And my dad knew. He was like, this girl can sing. And I just been pushing it ever since.
I didn't really know that you were on American Idol at first. I just saw you on Instagram and I was like, who is this young lady with this powerful voice? So, I mean, I love what you do. And so we'll continue to follow you and wish you the best. So
thank you.
About 4 or 5, you knew you could sing and, you know, you did what you did. But at what point did you start taking this thing really serious and start reaching for your dreams?
So the point that I started really taking it serious, I would have to say when I reached about 6th grade or 5th grade. It was 5th grade. And I was really passionate about music. I mean, I was always singing. I was writing songs. I was just in my creative element, always music this. There wasn't any other hobby that I wanted to do except for music. Sports didn't work for me. Drawing, like all this stuff. I was like, music is where I want to be. So I just kept writing songs. I kept practicing. I kept singing. And then I got into a group called Destiny Road in 7th grade. And it was basically to improve like your skills or whatever. And that just took me away. And from there, I've kind of just been striving in my music career. So yeah, I always knew like my passion in music, there's nothing else I would want to do. So
I really wanted you to come here because I wanted to make sure that we're showing the world, and especially young girls that come up behind you, that we can
right
that we want to do if we put our minds to it.
Right.
And here you are on American Idol, right? So it's called compassion, it's called consistency, and you have to put the work in. Like it doesn't just you know, yes, God blesses us with our voices, but we still have to put work in to get where we want to be.
Exactly.
So that's what I wanted you here for, to just tell these young girls that what it takes to get there, and that they can be anything they want to be. Then you move, you're in a group, you're developing your voice more. So prior to American Idol, were there any performances that you did on like any big stages, school stages? What kind of experience did you get as far as the stage?
Yeah, so honestly, I can say for me at my age, I am extremely blessed with a lot of things that I've got to do, because a lot of people my age and a lot of people older than me didn't have some opportunities that I've had. So um, I got to sing behind Jennifer Hudson on March for Our Lives. That was one big event like
That's
that I
huge.
was mind blown about. I've been on WBAL to perform their Christmas shows. I've been a part of that segment. I've been on Families Belong Together. I sung on that stage, which was huge. Man, it's so much. I've traveled, like, I don't want to say I traveled the world, but I've traveled a lot. When I put out my first single, you know, I went to Las Vegas. I went to New Orleans to perform.
Wow.
And it was just mind blowing how blessed. It's just kind of crazy to me that when I think about, because of the work that I put into and because of my voice, something that I have, maybe it's that special that, you know, I got to do these things and these opportunities. So I've got to see a lot and do a lot. And honestly, I'm so blessed for that and grateful. And yeah.
Yeah. I see and I almost feel your compassion through the screen.
Wow.
Your blessing, right? Because we are, the things and the opportunities that we get, we call them blessed. Because you're
Right.
right, a lot of girls are pushing, a lot of people, girls,
Yeah.
men, women are pushing that, are older than that, are still striving to get to that point,
Yeah.
to get to travel and share their dreams. But what we would say is to not give up, because it's still possible. Anything.
Exactly.
Have to have that faith in God.
Exactly.
I believe that our gifts come from God, and your gift is truly your voice. And when people hear this that haven't heard you, they'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah. All right. So then you've had all those opportunities, and by right, so you're a little experienced with the stage. So you connect with American Idol. How did you get connected in saying, I'm going, this is happening here, let's get there, let's do it? What was that process like?
Okay, so funny thing is with American Idol, the first so with American Idol, I auditioned at first once and I did not make it, which is the funny thing. Yeah, the first time I auditioned, I didn't make it. And it was like we were so close, but my dad was like, nah, like we gotta go and audition one more time. So we drove all the way to the other state to get another chance, and I didn't make it. But then I got hit up on Instagram by an American Idol. You know, the talent searchers, like they search for talent.
Right.
And basically, I got hit up by them and they were like, hey, your voice is amazing. Would you want to audition for American Idol? And I was like, yes, I would.
I've been trying to do.
Exactly. Like, yes, I would. Because when I auditioned, that was like 2 years or a year back.
Right.
And the next year, 2020, they were like, would you like to audition? They hit me and I was like, yes, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And I made it. So
yeah. So with COVID, right? How did that play out with auditions and everything? Was it virtual like, we're doing here?
So with the auditions for American Idol, I did, before I got sent out to go to the judges, I did have to have a virtual audition at first, like how we're on Zoom right now. And I had to sit in front of the producers and, sing. Right. So I did that, and I waited for a while. Well, kind of for a while. And I had to sign some stuff, and then they brought me back. I had to sing again in front of some producers, and they were like, guess what? You're going to Hollywood and all that. So they sent me off. They paid for the flight, paid for everything. And that was when I had to really go in front of the judges on that American Idol circle. And I went there, I killed it. It was such a great time. I sung Blame It on the Boogie by the Jackson 5.
Oh.
And yeah, I got, because it was like a real fun song, old song, you know? So I just wanted to bring some light. And the judges, they got up and danced with me. Lionel said some real touching words to me. And it was just a great time. That was a great audition.
And you got 3 yeses or 2?
3 yeses.
Of course. What kind of question is that?
Yes, it was crazy to me. It was so crazy to me. It's literally an experience.
So okay, you tell me we're crossing lines. So you get 3 yeses and they tell you going to Hollywood, you run outside, tell your daddy, whoever's with you. And what happens after that? You go back home for a while?
Yeah, so basically after that, they wanted me to stay for filming. They were like, we like Elyscia so much and she killed her audition. We want her to stay a little bit longer for extra filming. So I stayed about 3 more days for that. Got to film on the beach and all that stuff. And it was awesome. Yeah. But then after that, we went home for a little bit, then straight back for Hollywood Week. And Hollywood Week was a hard week, but we got through it.
Yeah. It's so many talents, when you talk about American Idol.
Oh yeah.
So much competition. And again, these are blessings when you can say, I got the gold ticket, I'm going to Hollywood, because you have to be on top of your game, and then on top of your game, right? When you're American Idol. And I was telling Dr. Soul, I would not want to be a judge, because to have to pick, and tell somebody that is so awesome that they didn't make it, right?
Right.
But those judges are built for that, and it's amazing because you are kind of seasoned in it a little bit. You had a little bit more experience. Does your nerves still kind of take effect before every time?
Of course. I felt like I had to throw up. Like when I got there, I was like, but I pushed through. Like I was making sure they didn't see it on my face, but inside, I was a mess. But I pulled through, and it's just, I got into the moment. I got into the song, and I just got caught up in the music and the performance, and I had a great time.
And that's what you have to do, professionalism, right? You have to, no matter what, nervous or not, scared or not, sick or not, whatever, you got to push through if it's something that you're paid for, right? Exactly. So I know that after they said yeses, you were like, I can breathe now, right?
Right. Because the funny thing is, so the last thing I did a spin, which is so funny. I did a spin, and then I just turned around, and then I stopped after my spin, and I just saw them like standing there, standing ovation and clapping, and it was just like, wow, what is going? Like, I was amazed. Sometimes you're your worst critic, and I was just like, am I really like, do I really have something? So, it was just amazing to hear nice words from Lionel saying that I'm a star. Like, I got it.
I agree with him. Like, you got what it takes. You got the looks, you got the voice, you got the personality. So what I would pray for is that no matter what happens at the end of the day, to keep being authentic, your authentic self, because who you are matters. Don't change for people because we like this, Elyscia, right? No matter what, and that's what gets you through, being authentic to yourself, being your own self.
Exactly.
So, at this point, we would ask that you please kind of grace us really quick before we move.
Oh gosh,
something
to share
with the world.
Okay. All right, I got it. Is it okay if I sing some gospel? Is that okay?
We love it.
Okay. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please desperately waiting to be where you are. I'll cross the hottest desert. I'll travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my king, for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my king. I want to be where you are.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's so good. It's so good.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
let me
so
get
much.
let me get myself back together. That was amazing. Amazing. Thank you for gracing my stage. Thank you. You talk about Hollywood and how hectic it was. Was it a full week at Hollywood when you get to Hollywood?
Yes, so it's like a full week of constant filming, constant practicing. You have to go through rounds, and I can't say too much about Hollywood Week
Yeah.
because
Right.
it didn't film yet, but I mean air yet,
Yeah.
but
So as you're going through Hollywood Week, there are, in the past, I know there's been like these high profile celebrities that come in and kind of give you guys, when you're doing voice lessons or singing or whatever, and they give you lessons. Did you get to experience that?
so I didn't get to experience that part, but I did remember Katie and Lionel. Well, actually, I did get to talk to Lionel when I was practicing and stuff. He came out and he said some words and was checking on everyone. And Katie was checking on people. Luke was checking on people, So yeah, they did. They definitely did walk around, do that type of stuff. But but that's just them. No other celebrities came.
No other celebrities.
Yeah.
And then with COVID too, a lot of people can't come.
Yeah, exactly.
So then how do you, I always wondered, how is it they say, okay, this week you're doing R&B soul, right? How do you pick the songs? How do you pick the songs, or do they give you what you're going to sing that week, that day?
So you can pick your own song, right? You just have to confirm with the producers if they can show it on their show and stuff like that. For second rounds and third rounds, it's kind of like they pick it, like second round they pick your own because that's duets. Yeah. So yeah.
And did you stay up, like, do you guys stay up all night trying to perfect it and then got to go back in there and perform it like all night? I'm not going to bed. I got to get this right.
It's stressful. It is stressful. How I am, I kind of had to calm myself down and lay back and not overthink, because if I overthink, it's just gonna all go down. So I had to realize within myself, I got this. I practiced. I worked hard enough. Just breathe, calm down, rest yourself. You got this in the morning. So that's what I did, and I feel like it worked out well for me. I did kind of get nervous going on the big stage and stuff like that, but I had to get used to it. I had to just test the waters a little bit, and yeah.
Well, good. I just want to say, Elyscia, that I'm so very proud of what you guys are doing, Dr. Soul, you, and all the rest of the contestants, because whether you make it all the way through or not, and you become the American Idol winner or whatever, if what matters is that you tried and that you gave it your all, and that you can put this on your resume, that be able to put that on your resume, that this is what I did in front of these amazing stars,
Right.
Luke, Katie, and Lionel are big. They are a big deal, right?
Really.
You can do that. So it's always sad whenever you have to, whenever a contestant has to go home and they put it all, they're all in it. Yeah. But they accomplished it. Just stay positive and think about the accomplishment that you did. Right.
Right.
So, we thank you so much. Tell people if they are wanting to book you or find you, how they can find you on all your social media platforms.
Got it. So, once again, guys, my name is Elyscia. You can find me on Instagram at ELYSCIA_sings. I have a website called ElysiaSings.com. Um, Pretty much you can find me on all platforms with my name, Elyscia, ELYSCIA. You can follow me on Facebook at Elyscia Jefferson, just Elyscia everything pretty much. I also have a song out, a single called Nobody Else, and it's my first single. It's been out for a little bit, and yeah, more things coming soon, and stay tuned, and keep in touch with me, y'all. Just keep in touch.
We may have to follow up with a part 2 with this interview, after we.
Oh my gosh, I would love to.
Yeah, what's going on with you later on, and what things are to what accomplishments you have made. So I'm going to put it on the calendar to reach back out to you and get you back for a part 2. Okay. In the meantime, keep your head straight, keep focused, pray, keep God first in everything that you do, and you'll go far. I don't care if you make American Idol or not, you're going to be a star. I believe it. So we'll see what happens, because that's how good you are. And I mean that genuinely.
Wow. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Ooh,
so
don't make me cry.
I know. I'll cry with you and my lashes will come off. So don't do that.
Oh God.
Guys out there that's watching, thank you so much for stopping by and listening to Elyscia's story. If you're looking for her, if you need to book her, if you have questions, you can reach her on all platforms. Her information will be at the bottom of the interview. Where at the bottom, once you click on the interview, you can find her information. So in the meantime, you guys, respect yourself, respect each other. God bless you.